The problem that we have is because you are raising these badass kids.
Thank you very much.
What age did you lose virginity? What age did you lose virginity?
You're another weirdo.
What age did you lose virginity?
Hey, she's
This
not
is
going
a
to answer that.
question.
Hey,
What age did you lose?
you're asking a stupid question. She's not going to
That's not a
answer
stupid question.
No, but she's never going to answer that on air. Come
So,
on.
alright, so roughly, a lot of people that I know from my lifetime lost their virginity between 14 and 16.
Has everyone in this room done something that their parents don't know about that was rebellious?
Absolutely not.
Put up your hand.
No one made it, you weirdo.
Whoa, what do you mean? They were talking about boys. She's talking about boys in the bedroom.
House. You have to get out my house. I'm sorry, I don't know where you're gonna go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back down?
You already know she don't want me with her, so why would you even?
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I told you.
I don't even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out. You gotta figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mama. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here. Call your mama right now. You gotta get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
That wasn't even mine.
Who weed was it?
You know my friend was over here last time.
That's your problem. You hanging out with these little fast ass little girls.
I told her not to bring it in.
No, you steady lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I ask.
Dad's had enough. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to heed warning. Bringing boys to the house, better pack your bags, better call your mum, better leave my house. Better clear that throat.
Oh shit. It's my time to read the question. No laughing, by the way. Some of us actually struggle to read.
Do you agree with a teenager being kicked out by their parent if their behaviour becomes uncontrollable?
No, I don't believe in kicking out your child. That doesn't mean I won't think about it though. Doesn't mean I won't contemplate it, but I will do everything I can to keep my child in-house and we resolve issues as much as we can.
I do agree with a teenager be kicked out, but it depends where you're kicking them out to. I don't agree with kicking them out on the street or just saying, get out of my house and you don't know where they're going to. But to the mum's house, of course.
Yeah, let me just take this start because I didn't like that, bro, first of all. So I was trying to figure out how old she was, then I heard 14 years old, yeah. End of the day, that's a minor, okay? So you have a responsibility as a parent. If your child is going through something, you're not supposed to dash your child onto the street. And well, he was just basically saying, I don't care where you go, innit, yeah. End of the day, yeah. He's the father, yeah. If your daughter it's your responsibility. You don't just dump her onto the mother. And another thing, like, if you put your daughter or your son onto the road, you know what you do. Like the moment you put your child onto the road, you understand what you do. Like you literally put your daughter into a grooming stage. Yeah? The moment that man then found out you're the type of father that will put their daughter or son on the road, you have opened your daughter to the world. You might never get her back again. It's the same. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So at 14 years old, whatever the child's going through, they're still going through adolescence and puberty. You have to figure it out. And it's not culpable for you to just be like, dash her to the mother to the streets. No, I don't co-sign that. Nah, man.
Wait, quick counter statement here, quick before you lot start here. I personally feel like for a man to get to that stage where he's like, go to your mum's house, he's at the end of his tether. So for him to say, go to your mum's house, he knows his house is good.
Well, at 14,
she don't want to go there.
You can't be.
Because she's saying, no, daddy, I don't want to go. The house is good.
You shouldn't have kids.
So he's saying, I've tried.
No.
Because you know, as a man.
14. You have not tried.
No, but he's saying go to your mum's house.
No, but I'm saying.
14, yeah.
I'm not even going to go. You know men, bro. Go to your mum's house.
No, but I'm saying.
I don't want to go, daddy.
She needs a father.
Listen to what I say.
She needs a father.
He's not going to not be there.
No, he's not. How is she?
Call your mum.
No, he's
Here, take, call your mum.
Sorry, can I ask a question? So what do you think about parents who send their kids to different countries?
No, I think that's good.
So what's the difference between sending them
No,
out of the
because-
house and sending them to a different country?
Hold on a second. No. There's a different thing, yeah. Like
Alright
you
then.
see that one when you're growing up here. Oh, if you're bad, we'll send you back home. Yeah. Sometimes you need to be sent back home to understand the gift and the privilege you've been given.
You didn't
Do you
answer.
understand, yeah?
Wait, you didn't answer my
There's no
question.
back home. The back home is mum's
So
job.
how, regardless, they're leaving your home, right?
Yeah.
So why is it different whether it's a different country or in the same country?
That's a good point. Why
does it matter?
Because it will be the kind of education that you'll get as a default. When
You
you,
can
go
get that
back
education
home,
in London.
but you can't, because when you go back home, the way that people live is different. There'll be rules, there's culture, people will beat you, there's people that are scared
But
of that.
there are rules
But
here. There are rules here
I know,
also.
but the rules here are the rules that allow little kids to go and kill
Not
themselves on the buses.
necessarily.
Because parents,
There's kids killing each other in Nigeria.
will
Not
do what this
necessarily.
man is doing, want to kick his 14-year-old daughter out
Facts.
instead of saying,
said to his mum's
I
house.
beg, wait, instead
You
of,
ain't rating women.
listen, he
The mum
told her,
can't look after you.
Dinalva, you must think Africa is one strict place where kids don't misbehave. If you know about cold children, if you know about how they kill each other daily, you wouldn't be saying this. I don't understand.
He told her, get your phone, call your mom. Why does she have a phone? Why would she even have a friend in her room that could bring weed into her room?
Fact. So he's
doesn't
saying-
the dad understand the people that come into his house?
So he's
Does he
saying,
not pay
I've
attention?
trusted you,
That is a
you
parent
violated
that
me,
didn't pay
go to your
attention
mum's
and wants
house.
to get rid
Why
of
don't
his
you go to
daughter.
mum's house?
Simple, to go to the mum.
You're trying to put it on the dad. Are you putting it on the dad?
I'm on the parents, yes. He's the one responsible.
What about the whatless mum?
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about the mum right
The
now.
mum is definitely
The mum-
whatless.
Listen,
If the kid
it
is
doesn't
at the
matter.
dad's house,
The mum's whatless, man. How can the kid be living with the dad over the mum? That means that the mum must be chasing willies, probably smoking, drinking, doing stupidness out there. Even the daughter said, my mum don't want me, bro. She's a whatless, she's a waste man, bro. Waste man.
The dad is the one that's taking care of the daughter. Simple. So in that situation, it's the dad that is responsible. He's not responsible.
Primary
He
caregiver's
didn't
the
try
father,
hard
it's his
enough. He
responsibility.
didn't like it to a point that the girl is bringing friends that have weed in the house.
She don't
and
wanna
then he
go.
wants to kick her out. Instead of saying, no one's coming into the house. You don't have a phone. You have no money. And I'm going to take you to school and pick you up.
Can I say
That's
something?
what a real
Wait,
dad
wait,
would
can
do.
I, can I say something?
Actually.
Dinalva.
So why does you want to go to mum's house?
Wait, H. Can I say two things? You're assuming the mum's house is a worse environment.
It must be because she don't
no,
want to
it
go.
doesn't mean it must. She don't want to go because
She
it
don't
might be
wanna
more.
go. Why?
Because it
Because
might
the
be
dad's
more.
house is better.
Because it might
All
be
right.
more
So it
strict.
said you've had a good time
It
here.
might
All
be
right,
more
you don't want to
strict.
listen. Go mum's yard.
It's the
Get out.
rejection.
I gave you a chance. You messed up. Go mum's
And
yard.
it's the
I ain't hearing it.
rejection.
Call your mum
Listen,
now.
It might be a better option to send her to the mum.
it might be, but it might not be.
A man
We
raising
don't
a
know.
daughter
We
might
don't
be
know.
better than
Let
a
her
mother
talk.
raising a daughter.
No, but you're-
And secondly, do you have children?
I don't have children,
So
but I
can
work
I
with
say
children
for someone,
behavior
I have
management.
children, so can I answer
Oh, don't do that
something?
thing. Oh, where
Wait,
I have children. If you don't
don't
have
know what I'm
children,
gonna say.
no, don't do
You
that.
don't know
Because
what
can I
I'm
tell you
gonna say.
something?
You
No,
don't
no,
know
no.
what
Because
I'm
you
gonna
don't need to
say.
have children.
Let her
No,
talk.
no, because.
China, please. You love the sound of your own voice. Shut up, please.
Hold on, what part of the village? So your children
I'm
affect
not
us
saying
as
it
well.
to you. I'm
so
saying
don't
it
do
to
that thing
something
about if you ain't
Dinalva
got
just
kids.
said.
I'm just
You
saying.
don't know what I'm
Because people
gonna
have to
say.
do that
So
thing.
let me land.
I can speak on the village even if I ain't got kids.
So you
because
can
I'm part
speak
of
on
the
what I was
village.
just going to say before I said it.
No, but I can just because I'm
Let
just
the
saying.
parents
So,
speak
so
first
let me
before
talk.
the village.
Yeah? You said about discipline
Thank
and
you.
having children in you're 14, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yes.
Until you've had a child, they don't always listen.
Thank you.
I have a son
I
who doesn't
understand.
live with me.
Oh.
He lives with my mum.
I understand.
Because he listens to my mum rules more than mine. I'm a strict
can I ask you a
parent.
question?
No, let me
Wait,
finish.
stop,
No,
because
let
I
me
want to
finish.
stress
Let
that.
me finish. I'm strict.
Yes.
But he's a boy and he just doesn't listen. And there's nothing I can do to make him
Hold on.
listen. If a child doesn't want to listen,
But
they don't
before
want to
you
listen.
start,
So I
who did he
didn't
live
put him
with?
into the
Hold on.
street.
Did he
lives
start
with my
living with your mum? Was he
Hold on.
born?
Let
Did he
me
live
tell
with
you.
your mum?
Wait.
No, he's been.
So,
he went
so
to my mum
who
when
did he live with first?
Me.
So why did he go live with your mum?
Because I told him to go live with my mum.
Why?
Okay.
Because he wasn't listening. We were arguing.
Exactly.
We were
So that's what the
clashing.
dad's doing. You're not listening. Go your mum's yard.
Yeah, but I agree with
You
that.
want living with me? Go your mum's yard. Go to your mum's yard.
When I watched it straight away, what I thought was the dad is a very weak man. That's my perspective, and you know why? Because he's supposed to be the leader. As men, we're supposed to lead.
Okay.
And if a young girl, hold on, if a young girl can't have a dad there, and the dad's chucking her out, that's her protection. Do you know what it is? I think the number one way to set your vulnerable 14-year-old daughter off on the wrong track is by rejecting her. As a father, as a protector, for me, he's just proven to the world that he's a weak man. For me, it's embarrassing. And it's going to set her up to have issues with men in the future.
So to your point, and to your point, if what Cookie said earlier, which was what happens when you send a kid back home, Is that not the same
No, it's not.
situation?
Not the same. No, it's not.
And you highlighted that there's more morals, there's more values,
a
there's more
cultural
whatever.
difference.
But there's been a number of cases where kids have been sent
And
back
come back worse.
and come back not just worse,
10 times
Rejected. Feel
Molested.
alone in Africa.
abused,
Right.
and there's no dad present
Oh, mum.
to protect that
you.
child while you've left them in the arms of another person.
Wait. Sorry.
So on that point there, if you are sending your kid to your mum's house because you're not being respectful, and you're sending your kid abroad
Where
because
there's
you're not
no
being respectful,
parent, there's no parent. there.
regardless, you are sending your kid away.
Yes, Gabs, come on, talk up the things. This is what I'm saying. You know the things when you're a parent. Too many people without kids are talking. Yeah, let the ones with the kids talk.
You just said you don't want to send your kid. The argument is okay.
Let me tell you,
So the point is that the point here is that in actual fact, wherever you send your child, you are no longer in control of what happens
Thank you very
to
much.
your child. You're not present no more at the mum's house, the aunt's house, or the uncle's house, which means anything can happen in anyone's house.
Of course.
Now you're sending them to another country. And you're telling me that's more acceptable than sending them to your mum's house.
Mum's house.
And because you send it to your mum's house and not another country, I am not a man no more.
Mum's house.
Are you nuts?
Stick to mum's house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's focus on the mum's house. Because back to the mum's house. Back to the mum's house.
China, wait. I just want to go off what he said. In most cases, when people do send their children back home, it's never with the parents.
Forget back home for now.
Why are we
Our
forgetting?
version
Why are we
is
forgetting?
the other
But it applies because you said sending to the mum's house is you
bad.
not being it's bad.
It's you giving up.
It's you giving up, but you send the kid
send them back
abroad.
to
And you're saying that's not giving up.
Can
You
we
not
read the
giving up.
question again, please? Read the question, because I forgot.
Okay.
Can we read the question again?
Are you really trying to do this to me?
No, sorry.
No, please do.
Please,
No,
can we
the
just
question
read
again,
it one more
please.
time?
At the end of the day, the kid, we don't know if the kid went or not. It might have been a threat.
Do you agree with a teenager being kicked out by their parent if their behavior becomes uncontrollable?
Okay, so now back to this thing again, yeah? Okay, cool. So what I want to say, if this was a woman, yeah, I would literally be blaming the woman. And I wouldn't be blaming her because I'm blaming her because she's a woman. I'll be blaming her because she's the primary caregiver, okay? And this is one thing I say, whoever, that child is below 16, okay, so there's a serious neglect or whatever, or whatever you want to call it. So for me, if a man is in charge, right, I'm going to treat him the same as I would treat a woman. In actual fact, I'm going to treat him even more so, because as a man, you have a responsibility to lead. No, wait, hold on a second. That's your daughter. And we all know as men how dangerous this world is.
China,
Yeah?
you can't
Wait, listen,
control-
wait, hold
you
on a
can't
second.
control
Wait,
a
hold
kid,
on.
especially
She's
a
14.
teenager.
Wait, we need to get back to the fact
What
that
would
she's.
you do?
Wait, I'm
If it
telling
was
you
your
what.
daughter?
I'm telling you what I would do.
Wait,
Listen,
no
if you
matter
stop-
how good of a parent
if
you are,
if you
your
stop
child can
talking,
still be
if you-
wayward.
At 14 years old,
Your
you
child
got-
can still be wayward,
at
no matter how
14,
strict
at
you are,
14,
no matter how much of a
at
good parent you are, your
14,
child
at
can still be wayward.
At 14, I'm gonna keep saying the age because you guys are forgetting what we're dealing with here, yeah? At 14, if your daughter, whatever happens to your daughter is your responsibility at 14.
You can't control what your child does at school. Just saying.
You guys, at 14
At
years
14,
old,
you're still not
and
there
this is
at
the problem
school.
with,
You're
and this is-
still not there.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me say something.
Some kids come
Wait,
home
hold
and
on. This is
pretend.
the problem with the
You don't
parents
know
today.
what your
yeah?
child's doing
Let me tell
outside.
you the
You don't
problem
know
with
who
the
they're
parents
bumping
today.
heads with.
You guys raise
were all
kids, yeah.
14
You guys
once.
raise kids.
Don't do the you guys.
Wait, hold on.
Please,
If it doesn't
don't
apply
do.
to you, then it doesn't apply to you.
Cool.
This is what I'm.
Listen, don't do the you guys thing. Yeah, you're not talking to me. Yeah, so stop all of that generalization. Thank you very much.
This applies to the parents that have this thing where, we've done our best. No, you haven't done your best. If your child is under the certain age and your child goes out there and your child stabs someone or does something to you, that is your responsibility.
Can I say something?
Wait, hold on. You raised that child, yeah? You put that child into the world, and my child was affected by your home, your upbringing, whatever you did, your lack of it, whatever. And then you step outside here and you want to talk about woe is me. It is your fault. Stop blaming other people for the children that you raised.
If you had, no, wait, let me ask him a question.
that shit.
If you had a 14-year-old child
Yeah.
and they weren't listening to what you were saying
It's
at
my
home.
fault.
No, I'm not asking whose fault it was. What would you do
What do you mean what I
to
do?
stop it? What would you?
I would
I don't
do
want to hear
everything.
try your best.
But your best is the best of your ability.
I want him to answer.
okay.
What would you do?
Depends what
What
it
would
was
you
doing.
do?
They were smoking
Take
weed.
phones,
They were coming
take
in
money,
late.
take doors, take clothes,
What
take
would you
everything.
do?
I would move area. I would move country.
And what if you didn't have the money to move area? Because you can't just get up and move
No,
house.
hold on a second. Hold on a
But he
second.
can.
Hold
No,
on,
if you don't have money to buy a house, you think you could just move
wait,
house.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Some of
explain
us
to
are
you.
stuck in
I'm
two
gonna
bedrooms with how
I'm
many
gonna explain
kids?
to you something. I'm gonna explain to you something.
Baller.
in life, no, it's not about baller. In life, you have to make sacrifices, yeah? And if the one thing that I'm going to do is that I'm not going to have any money, I'm going to put all my money into ensuring that I raise this child, that is what I'm going to go and do. Because, hold on, I have created this child, and this child is my responsibility. So I'm going to do everything I can do in order for me to help this child.
But I want to hear
so
what
that
you're
includes
gonna
me selling everything I have to do.
You live in La La Land.
And if I have to move a country in order for me to save my child,
Okay, so you move house now.
Yeah.
They go to a new school and they're still bad. What then?
Where do you go from there?
Still carry on trying,
Move country. You go to a country that's bad.
I keep trying.
Moving house is not the problem.
I keep trying.
It's what the child's doing outside the house.
14 years old. Okay, look, you know what? Wait,
No, because you don't have kids and you say it's not about.
Oh, let me say something. I ain't said nothing. Let me say something. Let me say one thing, please. Yeah, China. Yeah, you're saying that you'd move house and all that, and I get your logic to a certain degree. But if your daughter's just acting like a junge, it don't matter where you go. She's a junge.
Why you gotta be a girl? Why do you always gotta be a girl?
No, because that's the example. And the dad was saying you're talking to these boys and bringing boys and smoking all this. So what I'm saying, I'm not obviously not you personally, but if the daughter is a junge and that's inside her, bro.
No.
Bro, it don't matter where you go. That is still gonna be inside her. You could go Nigeria. She's gonna be a junge there as well.
If your daughter was a...
So what do you do? No. What do you do? I want to know.
I just want to ask you a personal question.
But I was asking him the question though.
Alright, cool. So for example, in this scenario, yeah, it could be due to the people that are around her. So she could be getting groomed. So it could be local people, local gangs, local associations. So what I need to do, I need to take as far away from that as possible, right? Yeah.
Parents always blame the friends.
I'm not. Listen.
She could be the one. She could be influencing her friends.
She could be, and guess what? She could be, and guess what? She's not gonna have those friends to be influencing now. That either.
But what if she's the main skit there?
Yeah, but she won't have.
What if she's the main skit? Then what is like this? This is what I'm saying. Like I get where you're coming from, but some people are just bad, bro. That's it. Some people they had their mum and their dad and they had peas and they were just bad, bro. I know people like that, fam. It's true, bro.
China, before you answer, how many guys do you know they were brought up in a good home, two parents home, a big house, and they end up doing fraud, or they end up going into, they end up selling drugs?
The majority of men don't do that though.
Not more than the other.
No, it's not more than the other. We're doing what about it? Oh, so let me.
We talk about this scenario.
Okay, so in this scenario, yeah, I am not going to give up on my 14-year-old daughter, my underage daughter. So in this scenario, I'm going to. I personally believe that. Wait, hold on. I don't know the relationship that you guys have with your parents, your mother and your father. I don't know, but I have a different relationship, yeah. And I have a relationship where that I've seen what my parents have sacrificed and what they've done, never giving up on me. And I've had tricky stages in my life, yeah. Do you get me? And my mama ain't never put me on Jeremy Kyle talking about my son. Do you get me? Yeah.
But
like, wait, hold on. When all those parents will be taking their children on Jeremy Kyle, they don't even understand that your child is going through a tricky stage and you're supposed to navigate and help that child through it. No, all children are the same, yeah. And some other
that girl's going a tricky stage with dicks.
Yeah. No, but as your father,
That's a bit strange to talk about a 14-year-old like that.
No, that's the scenario.
Know what it is. No one made it sexual, you weirdo.
Bro, what do you mean? We're talking about boys.
You're talking about boys in the bedroom.
No, they're talking about smoking weed.
There was boys in it.
No, it doesn't matter.
There were boys involved.
There was boys in it. What are you listening
She's
to?
talking to boys. Don't be talking like that's so inappropriate.
In the bedroom.
How can you talk about dicks and a 14-year-old? Are you mad?
Don't
You're
make
so
it
disgusting.
think it's not.
Weirdo.
You're making it
Weirdo.
something it's
Respect
not.
yourself.
That what you're doing there, that what you're doing there is manipulating.
why are we even talking about this? Like, why have we sexualized the 14-year-old? We have gone completely off topic, so I don't understand why are we doing this. Seriously, King, Denalva, why are we doing this?
You're saying
You're trying to... We got you, motherfucker!
No,
Don't do that to King. Don't do that.
At the end of the day, them little boys are not up to no good. Let's be real. Let's be real. Otherwise, you'd be okay with the being in the yard, bro. So don't try it.
Weirdo. That's weird.
You're weird. You're weird, bro. You're weird, bro. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird, Denalva. You see that's weird. Do you think, it'd be okay for your 14-year-old daughter to have boys in her room?
It's not about, it's about what you're saying. How can you say that the 14-year-old's problem is dicks? You're disgusting. That's
I say it's a tricky situation with dicks.
Weirdo.
What age did you lose the virginity?
What
age did you lose the virginity? What age did you lose the virginity?
You're another weirdo.
What age did you lose the virginity?
Hey, she's
It's
not
a
going to answer that.
question.
Hey,
What age did you lose?
you're asking a stupid question. She's not going to
That's not a
answer
stupid
that.
question.
No, but she's never going to answer that on air. Come
So,
on.
all right. So
That's a
roughly,
silly
yeah. A lot of people that I know from my lifetime lost their virginity between 14 and 16. So what are you talking about?
H, are you alright? You need to mind your own damn business. You can't be asking questions like that to a lady online. Come on, H. Mind your own damn business.
We've all heard of the saying, it starts at home, okay? So I feel like we've kind of gone over, the dad could actually be a shit dad. And the way she's been raised, yes, he could be a shit dad. And the way she's been raised, she hasn't gotten the right discipline or whatever's going on in the household, right? So therefore she's acting out, she takes it outside. Maybe she doesn't have the best living circumstances. We haven't considered that. What's your name, sorry?
Jay.
Jay obviously said the dad is weak, him giving up. I think that's a valid point. I think it also shows as well the fact that he's willing to give up. It kind of gives us a little bit of a view like it might have been shit in the household. So therefore she's grown up as a shit, not a shit, but she's brought bad things outside. And I think that's valid.
Do you think good parents can bring up bad children?
Of course.
Yeah, 100%.
That's valid as well.
But don't mean you should give up.
But I'm saying there's a possibility the way she grew, it could have
But the way China is
negatively had it.
He's saying don't give up. It's simple.
Wait.
No, because I had enough.
way
He's
China
basically
is
saying
making
don't give up on your youth.
Can I please
When
speak?
do you give up on your youth?
Can I
My
speak?
mom's never given up on me. No, I'm not having.
Your child could be doing all sorts of fuckery behind your back. You don't even know.
Like their own parenting.
Jesus Christ.
And you can see that's how they end up
She
like
spoke
this.
about being
To
an
the
expert at
point,
14-year-olds.
to the point.
Mentoring.
Your daughter was in the toilet, so boy.
You don't need to beat your child for them to listen.
Did I say beat? Does it have to be beat?
If your kid runs away and gets caught by the authorities, that's a consequence of their actions that they need to know anyway.
No! Wait. No, I f***ed out another. What? No. I was with you. I was.